So hey there Gemini. Hey guys, thanks for waiting and being patient for your September reading, but we're here now to do it. So let's see what's in store for you guys. You've seen probably the layout again, 4 at the top and 4 clarifiers and a goddess card at the end. So let's take a look. Gemini, September 2016. Ooh, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the King of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Let's see what the clarifiers are. The Fool, the Hermit, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. We've had some really great examples of clarifiers during the readings for the month of August when they match up amazingly well, the top and bottom cards. And this is another good example. You're getting the 2 court cards together, which is just re-amplifying that particular energy is about people. Let's have a wee look. You've got 2 major arcana cards right next to each other, 2 swords, 2 wands, and 2 cups. Quite a well balanced reading. It seems as though there's a little bit of grey, like if we just look across the screen it's kind of greeny greyish looking, and I think that's always an okay colour. It just tends to me to be like steady as she goes. You know, it's not a month where there might be wild stuff happening for you guys. Even though this is the month of the 2 eclipses, some people will be more affected than others. It feels kind of a wee bit smoother, and we definitely have other people in the reading that we are affecting you one way or another in the month as well. So it's not just about yourselves. But let's get cracking. We'll go to the left hand side, the top card at the far left, which is the 2 of Cups. Now the 2 of Cups is a beautiful card to get in your reading. It's a very much cherished one. You can see there 2 people toasting themselves in a very private, special toast of some sort. Often it would be the sort of thing that you might see after a marriage or a wedding, and they're sanctifying each other to themselves. So it's a proclaimed love, support, nurturing, honour, and togetherness type of energy. So the 2 of Cups can often portray a brand new relationship. And this relationship can be very dear and very special, and it can be the one of a soulmate. It can even be the twin flame type thing, because the whole number 2 is about twos and about twin energies, if you like. So the card could, for some of you, actually be deep and meaningful, and for others it could be about new relationships beginning that are very special. It can also be about the fact that you are already in a committed relationship that is very honourable and has been of great support and tenderness for you. The other thing that the 2 of Cups can suggest is the kind of like the beginning or the formation of something new that is close to your heart. This can even be businesses or a new career that you are venturing on that becomes, you're passionate about it. It becomes like a heart passion of your life. Now its clarifying card underneath is the Fool, and I love the Fool and the Magician. They're both at the very beginning of the tarot deck, but they both give such inspirational messages. Now the Fool is about new beginnings, which consequently this card in essence is about new positive relationships or positivity coming into your life. So given that the Fool underneath, I think he's clarifying that we're talking about something new here. And often the Fool is about yourself, not others. So it's about you deciding to head off in some sort of direction because you've had an epoch or like a nemesis in your life that you've gone, this is it, I have to do this has to be done. I will not stay in the same old rut anymore. I'll change the direction I'm headed, whether it's career, job, investments, people I'm with, relationships, health, new regimes, whatever. You're going to do it. It's a powerful card, but as I say, it's very much individualistic, so it is definitely about yourself. Oh, and there's another nice synchronicity, isn't it? The 2, the twins, the Gemini. So again, it's matching quite nicely. I see the Fool as looking back in the month, almost as if he's heading back into August or even earlier. So this might have been a genesis of an idea that has been brewing around for you for quite a while, and it's starting to come to fruition. But remember that the Fool card is just the beginning, so your journey is only starting, and you've got the rest to look forward to, and all the establishment of your new desires and directions, and the people that you will meet. They're all becoming as you ebb this new journey along. And it does look as though you're looking back into the past somewhat to either gain a direction from, or that's what's making you make the decision, or you're learning something from the past as to how you actually go forward. So we come to the next one here, and we see the 9 of Swords and wands, and he's holding a wand in his hand, and so is this guy. So you see, when we start to look deeper at the connection between the cards, we can often find that, you know, you don't necessarily have to look at the tarot cards for their exact meanings. You relate the feelings or energies that come up and look at those in particular, and that's how you get the idea of what your reading is, or the meaning behind the card in each instance. So the 9 of Wands is very much about feeling as though you've been doing something for a long time, and it's been quite arduous work. This is often about creativity or expression of the mind, or your creative intelligence, and often associated with careers or work experience, or, you know, the arts and craft sectors of life. So the 9 of Wands shows us that this guy is pretty angry, and he feels like he's been having to defend things a lot. Other people are either putting building blocks in his way, or he can't find like a way out of a darkened room. But it tells you not to give up, because you're coming to the end of the dark tunnel, and you will soon get illumination, and you will know the way you're going forward and into the new direction with the sunlight and the yellow card, the Fool. So the tarot is a wonderful storyteller, and often stories just blatantly sit themselves out there, as I say, and other times you feel them unravel as you start talking and they connect with each other. The fact that these two tarot major arcanas are together, I think, also have a degree of power in them. So there's something about this hermit being illuminated as he holds on to the staff or wand after the perhaps long journey of this project you've been on, and finally coming to the realization at your own internal level that you've decided in which direction to go, or how you feel ideologically or philosophically about a situation, or your core values or relationships or your career. So you're getting there. It's a kind of I didn't even notice that. 9 and 9. It just gets better and better. So you're really being given the message here that just don't give up. Know that the path you've been on will be worthy, that you've done a lot of work involved in it, and that you are turning the corner to reaching a goal, and perhaps definitely going in a new direction with a lot of illumination. I think that's got it all out now. So we come over here to these two kings, the Heart King, the Cup King, and the Wands, the creative energy, and he's still looking in here at this as well. So yeah, I guess we could even add to that one. There's another wand being held. So 3 messages of holding these creative wands for you guys, and the inspiration that might be about, or the creative ideas that something is on the move of expansion and growing. The two kings together definitely talk about the energetic vibration of someone else in the month that will play a role one way or another, and it will possibly be a male and possibly an older male. So it could be a new person coming in, it could be this kind of love type energy or business energy over here. It could be someone you already know who is extremely supportive to you and is potentially able to offer you either some sort of financial assistance or creative idea assistance, or like the startup of a new partnership or business. He's known as the entrepreneurial energy, this guy here, the King of Wands. And the King of Cups, of course, is more about the passion side of life and the emotions. So we're getting the creativity and the emotions all blended into one bunch of activity. So look out for who this might be that could be of assistance to you, or that you will find attractive, or some sort of partnership or alliance or allegiance coming your way. We come to this one and we see the Eight of Swords, and then we see swords underneath it again. So another nice clarifying bunch of cards. The Eight of Swords tends to see us as feeling as though we're stuck and we can't find a way out. We feel frustration and anxiety with this card. It's often brought about from our own inner mind workings, like, you know, when you talk to yourself in your head and you go, oh, this will never work out, you can't get this to do it, or oh my God, this is too scary to take this on, or I don't think I can do this, I'm not good enough at it. That's classically what the Eight of Swords is all about. So what it says is to take off that blindfold and look around in a new direction, and you will see a way out. And it's about instigating movement and not being afraid to take a step, because this is about being trapped in fear, and fear is nothing. It's not necessarily real unless you're going to cross the road in the middle of a motorway when all the cars are travelling on it. That's actually not fear, that's stupidity. So that card tells us open your eyes and get some action and take some moves forward, and without doubt the Knight of Swords underneath is full of action. So he roars in there and he says, let's get this started. And again, he's heading back into the month. So if there's any feelings of that fear or worry or afraid to take the next step or not sure how to do it, they're saying to you, just get out there and do it anyhow. Don't stand here like this, because nothing is ever achieved when you stand there like that. Everything passes you by. But when you do this and you create energy and action, you bring about all the potentialities of new beginnings and plenty of powerful energy, and you just like, boom, you just zing up stuff and start the creative process. There is also the possibility that he could be like a 20-somethings type age, you know, around there, person that comes sauntering into your life as well. He is your air sign energy, so it could be yourself actually kicking yourself into action and taking some sort of movement and activity to get something going, or it could be someone else coming in to literally rev everything up. He could be a possibility of kind of romance, because he is heading into here with these guys, but I feel more like he's just telling you to get off your backsides and make sure you kick out any doubts or worries or fears and do something. So there you are, Gemini. Nice reading, really. As I said, there's lots of beautiful connections within each of those cards, and the lovely storytelling message that you've received for the month of September. I think that's been a really nice one. So let's pack these away and see what your goddess card is for the month. So this is for Gemini for September, and we shall see. I might just shuffle them this way as well a couple of times and see what comes out. Sedna, infinite supply. Nice. It's a very passive, beautiful, soft colour, that mauvey, purpley colour. It's very spiritual. It's often associated with the third eye energy, where we receive all our clairvoyant and psychic messages, and where we connect intuitively, which send the messages down to like our gut instinct feeling. It's a lovely message to receive. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So when you get a message like that, how could you ever be in a state of or worry about, like that Nine of Wands, where you might have been trying to achieve success, and also this one here, you'd never need to be in a state of worry like that, because you'll always be supplied for always, today and tomorrow. So take that jump and move forward and get into that new creativity and finish off those projects to start the new ones with the Fool. So there you are, Gemini. Some beautiful, lovely messages, very supportive and quite, you know, bolshy. So I hope you've really enjoyed your reading. It has been lovely to do it, and I thank you all for being involved in the channel. You're the guys that make this channel what it is and help bring that creative energy in. So take care, everyone. Ka kite anoa, much aroha. Namaste.